Hello, Unlimited friends. It's Zara. Today is day 4 of our 40-day workout. And our affirmation for today is, I'm willing to allow good things. This is a really important affirmation. What happens is, as you go through your day, I want you to remember this at the back of your mind. And whenever you are looking at something that you don't quite like, and then the thing to understand is that in that moment, you are in step 1. As Abraham explains it, step 1 is we express our preference. And when we want things to be different from what they are, we are expressing a preference. That is step 1. Step 2, source provides us with what we want, but it's in vibrational form. Step 3 is, in order to allow this vibrational form to take manifestation, we have to become an allower. We have to bring ourselves into a state of allowing. That's what the affirmation for today is all about. It's a reminder that we need to switch from step 1 to step 3 in order to be able to manifest these things that we want. The question is, how do you do that? Well, let's say that you're presented with, you go somewhere to a friend's place and they present you with a meal. You look at the meal and it's not your favorite thing. What you have done in that moment is, that's a step 1 moment because you've expressed a desire. You have expressed a preference. I don't really like this. I would much rather have things that I like. Step 2, source answers. So the things that you want are already in vibrational escrow. Step 3, now you have to find a way to become an allower. So what do? You remind yourself of this affirmation. I am willing to allow good things. And after you give yourself that reminder, you look at where you are and you try to find things that are good about it, things that you can appreciate. Well, in this instance, the first thing you can appreciate is the fact that your host or hostess went through the trouble of preparing this meal for you. And then you look at the meal and you tell yourself, this meal still gives me sustenance. And there are parts of this meal that I can still enjoy. I may not like all of it. It may not be my favorite thing, but I can see things on it that I can appreciate. And when you do that, now you brought yourself into a place of allowing. Let's take another example. Let's take the example of somebody who is always a difficult person for you. You don't enjoy dealing with this person. Maybe it's a client at work, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's a family member. Regardless of who they are, you don't enjoy dealing with this person. And you step outside the house and there they are. They're right in front of you. The desire that you express is, I wish you weren't here just now. I really don't want to deal with you at this point in time. That's step 1. You have given birth to a preference. Step 2, source is answered. In the sense that in your future, there is a possibility that this person will either not be in your life, or that when they are in your life, that they will be better towards you. Step 3 is that you have to allow that future reality to manifest. And you do that by focusing on something that you appreciate. Being an allower, I am willing to allow good things. How do I do that? Well, I can find something about this person to appreciate. And if I don't think that I can, then my job is to look away from them at something else that I can appreciate. I could look at a tree, a flower, someone else. I can look at anything that I can find a little bit of appreciation for. And when we do that, now we are in a place of allowing, so we have changed our future. But if we don't do that, if we don't press that switch, then what we do is we stay focused in step 1 and we are actually allowing step 1. So step 1 keeps happening again and again and again. That person keeps coming into your life again and again and again and behaving in ways that you don't want them to. You get presented all the time with food choices that you don't really enjoy. And so that's how manifestation works. That's what it means to go from step 1, which is giving birth to a desire, to step 3, which is being in a state of allowing good things. You see, there's a difference, because you can allow good things or you can allow bad things. If you stay in step 1, you are allowing bad things. Not bad things, but things that you don't really want. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way bad, but it's just things that you don't want. And that's how manifesting works. That's how law of attraction works. So as you go through your day today, remember the affirmation, I'm willing to allow good things. Use it as a reminder that tells you that you have to do something to switch your attention from being in step 1 to being in step 3. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.